What's up, everybody? Ian here. I'm going to take you through a tour of the Elite Video membership. So it starts off with what we call our process. This is going to include you going through the daily CARS routine, which is really you learning about yourself through movement. This is going to put you in the right headspace. So later when you get into our thorough assessment, some things have already been done and you're already really understanding some of the big concepts that we're looking at in your assessment. Next, we have our class suggestions. There's something that you want, you suggest it, we make it. Really simple. Next, we also have our Facebook group, which you can join for free, and we're going to be in there answering questions, also having anybody who wants to do form checks, and really just giving an overall community vibe. Next, we have our equipment. So you don't necessarily need anything for the classes, but it does help, and we wanted to give you a really organized way of getting some discounts on some of the stuff that we really love. The next thing would be the pro tips. Now, whether you're a coach or just someone who wants to get the most out of this and really approach it as a student, you're going to see in here we have things that are often really confusing for people: active versus passive range of motion, closing angle pain, how you should breathe in class, and some of the acronyms even like PAILs and rails that might seem really confusing on social media, but we break them down using text, using graphs, and even videos so that we can get you to really understand it and start to use it towards your use it in your advantage. The assessment is here. As you can see, we are not messing around, as I mentioned. It is extremely thorough. Not only do we have video in terms of walking you through the step-by-step process and even adding a screenshot of when to screenshot your video, but we also have what you'll see at the end is the assessment results, being able to clearly see everything we're looking for. Next, we have our breathing routines, a list that is going to continue growing. We have everything in there already in terms of something that you can do before bed just to get a better night of sleep, or something to really take your strength to the next level, especially at your core. From there, we also wanted to make sure that someone that maybe doesn't want to explore so much, you're simply looking to just press play. Hey, Ian, I got a bad shoulder. I want to work on it for 12 weeks. What classes do I take? You came to the right place, my friend. Here you are. Here's for the hip. We have something that you can do daily, little 15-minute routines, specific positional breathing to get you there. Then we have things like showing you the before and after so you can know where you're going. And then we also just have a straight up class schedule. Weeks 1 through 4, you're going to take these one time a week. Weeks 4 through 8, we're going to add a little bit. Things are going to progress. All of a sudden, you're ending up with weeks 8 through 12, and things are getting a lot harder, but you've also seen and felt the progress throughout the process. Then we also have strategies to progress. So within those classes, there's little things that you can do to really take things to the next level and make progress even faster. And including that, we have our frequently asked questions. So a lot of the things that you're going to be wondering, we went out of our way to make sure that they're answered. We also have our series. Public Magic is probably our most popular series right now. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So over the course of weeks, you can add this into your routine, not necessarily change everything, but use our classes even as supplements if you want, so that you can take all your other lifting and exercise to the next level. You can see just from a quick scroll, we go out of our way big time, adding all kinds of anatomy pictures. You're going to see us go into extreme detail to make sure you get the most out of it. Then we can just look at something like the lower body playlist. Really simple. Hey, I did upper body yesterday, I went to a class. Today I want to hit lower body. What am I going to do? Well, maybe I can work on my groin. This is a shorter class. Maybe I want to work on a really longer one for hip rotation like this. Working on getting into the 90-90. Here's a great way to work towards it. Same thing with upper body, 12 classes. If you want to work on something specific like handstands, it's there. If you're working on a movement like the squat, the bench press, getting overhead better, those specific things are there for you as well. We have the knee down. And then we also have our hybrid classes. So we're looking at something like we're really getting strength training with mobility. It's really what we do at the highest level. And that's what we're incorporating in all of these classes, but especially in these. And you might see that putting them together is pretty hard. Same thing with full body. If you want to get into it and not be so specific, just look and hit everything. Maybe you're not working out as many times a week anymore. Full body is our options are there as well. And then of course we have our core focus classes. These are going to be real hard hitting, going right after the midline and strengthening them in a progressive manner. So that's a quick tour of everything that you're going to see on the Elite Video membership. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. It's really as simple as you doing it for yourself by signing up for the 3 free-day trial and taking a look and experiencing it on your own. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.